Budget Dutch 336 here. What's good, my Aries gang? Hope all is well. Let's get into these messages. These are general. Take only what resonates. Leave the rest. You already know. Aries, tap that bell for more of my content. To anyone returning, much love, Aries gang. Let's see what's going on. Messages for my Aries. You could be walking away from a situation. You come to terms with the fact that someone is playing you, or you feel as though they're playing you too much and you're not willing to stick around for that bullshit. Someone could be trying to manipulate you in some sort of way, trying to get you to side with them in something that they're going through, you know? Even though they're showering you with this attention, it's on some bullshit. It's for their benefit. It's a time of awareness for you, becoming more self-aware of the energies that you allow in your space. Could be refusing someone, minding your business, pulling back, paying bills, focus more on your family life in a situation. Saying bye to the bullshit. Someone's wasting your time. You guys are not on the same page. And it's okay not to agree with someone, but someone is trying to force you to maybe agree with something that they're doing. It could have something to do with, you know, a political stance or something like that, a belief. But whatever it is, you are not going to put any more of your time and attention into something. This is something that's been happening for a minute. It's like you're opening up to the fact that you maybe are with someone that you have nothing in common with except lust, except being attracted to them. You know, it ain't for you, period. You don't want it. You're saying bye to something. Yeah, Three of Swords. It's like you know that this person is not on the up and up with what they're telling you, manipulating you in some sort of way. They could also have someone else. Trusting your intuition. Could be a Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius you could be dealing with. This person could be giving you an offer, but it's small. You know? Page of Cups. Telling you one thing, their actions showing that it's not what they're, you know, what they're telling you is different than the actions that they're giving you. Like, what the fuck? You ain't got time for this. Could be moving on. Someone is like selling you a pipe dream, gaslighting you, things like that. They wanna keep you stuck, like I said, by the lust. You know, you guys could have sex a lot, y'all could fuck a lot. You know, and when you sit back and look at it, that's pretty much all you guys do. It's more sexual than anything, and you want depth. You want someone that you can bounce some ideas off with, chop it up with. This ain't enough. Now, if this ain't you, this is them. Someone's like, I want some more. I want something different. I want more than just fucking. And someone just feels as though that this is all that they'll ever be. They're stuck in a cycle of lust, of love, no depth, no conversation. You know, something like that could be going on. Let's see, moving on. Aries gang. Aries gang. Messages from my Aries. Moving on. See, Aries. Birthday sex. Uh-oh. That's what someone wants to give you. They think that's a prize. Yeah, sneaking and creeping. This is someone that's all they can do is offer you the D, offer you the cookies. Like, what the fuck? You don't want that shit. It's a past lover. You know, it's like they're going to pop up on your birthday, or they did, because this is Aries season. Someone popped up on your birthday expecting you to just, you know, fall at their feet because they're offering you D. They're offering you cookies. Someone from your past. You've been let them go. This person was dealing with everybody. You know, they were playing both sides too in some sort of situation that you had going on with them. Wishy-washy, two-faced. Yeah, this is the person that wants to come back into your life and mess up your aura. You know, shots. They could be coming back. You know, let's go out. Let's get some drinks. Happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? They just want to get back in your life. They want to be with you. They don't want nobody else to be loving you, to have you in their life, to spend time with you. But where were you when, you know, it's like, okay, you're here now, but where were you when we were together? You know? Yeah, and they're cool with the ops. Yeah, watch out for being backdoored. Be careful what you say, what you disclose to this person. It could be one of those things where, okay, you know, it's my birthday. Let me spend some time, you know, take a couple shots with my ex. It could be something like that, but it's more to it than that. This person could be working with your ops. You know, it's like, okay, you don't want to be with me, so I'm going to work with the opposition. You know, let me get you some shots and loosen you up so you can tell me what I need to know. And, you know, we're going to go from there. This person has only one objective in mind, and that's just to mess you up, period. Because they're messed up. They're messed up about you. They're mad because you moved on with your life, and they're mad because you look good while doing it. You feel me? So, yeah. Someone from your past could be coming back, could be like offering you like a birthday dinner, let's go get some shots, some shit like that. But it's definitely more to it. This person was someone that was doing a lot of sneaking and creeping with you. They were playing both sides. They had a lot of shit going. They like to stay in a lot of shit. And because you cut them off completely, especially sexually, they're not having that. They're going to try to come into your life regardless. This is someone who feels as though they can come back and leave when they feel like it, because maybe this is what you had allowed before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They feel like you turned your back on them. Five of Pentacles. They're upset about that. They want to make it as if you guys can make a good team, or, you know, it's all love. I just want to come back and see you. I remember your birthday. Whoop de whoop. They're going to try to like really slide their way back in with their bullshit ass words and shit. Could be a Capricorn. Someone just wants to see what you have going on because you cut their ass off. This is someone who's still hiding shit, coming back with more lies. The moon in reverse. You know, they want to keep you blind. They want to keep you blind. They want to keep you confused. But you already came up out of that. And what they're not realizing is you're not interested in them in that type of way. This person's unhappy. They're depressed. They could be pretending everything's cool. You know, like they got a busy life and things like that. But really they want to reconnect with you. And their ego is fucking too big for them to even apologize. So instead of them apologizing, they're going to like find an opening. The opening is your birthday. You know. That's the best way they can come back in without having to apologize, you know. Fuck out of here, you know. Someone pushes their emotions to the side, but, you know, when they're not with you, they're full of emotion. But just having you around, they feel as if you'll never leave, or they feel as though you belong to them. They need your energy. But this person is not holding themselves accountable. Like, what the fuck? This person has a lot of confusion, things they need to work out. And they are lying. You know, they're still putting on a facade. They're not telling you the truth. And they probably won't ever tell you the truth about what they have going on, because they're not willing to fix themselves. They think coming in after a while of you guys being apart is enough to like patch some shit up, or enough for you to forget about what they've done. No, sir. They gotta be out their mind. You know what I'm saying? Before I slide, let's get some signs for y'all. My Aries, this could be connected to a Virgo. Doesn't have to be. A Taurus could be involved. Also a Libra. Talk to you later.